foster that culture of continuous improvement continuous improvement. A little bit of a tongue twister there. Today, we are going to talk about streamlined sales call auditing, a 5-step guide for sales leaders. Hi, I'm Michelle Terpstra, CEO and founder of Sunday Sales Delight. Now, this is the thing. Reviewing your sales team's calls can feel like the biggest task on your plate. But if you do it my way, you can be extremely effective with your time to get through them as quickly as possible, but at the same time, still help them improve, which is the point, right? Okay, so here we go. I've included a text version of this as well inside the training. So whichever way is easiest for you to learn, jump in and let's do this. So number 1, use the provided sales framework. The reason why I gave you inside the Academy a sales framework and asked you to build it out so that there is a script feeling to these engagements is so that it's easy to audit. So if you put this into Meet Record, it'll work pretty seamlessly. But even if you're not using Meet Record, pull out the framework so that you know where you want to audit, okay? And I don't recommend listening to the entire call unless you have a lot of time. It's really easy and simple and powerful to pick areas that you want to focus on for the week. So for example, maybe this is the week you're going to focus on rapport. Then next week, it's going to be uncover, close, follow-up. You can pick whichever one you want. Stay super focused, and that helps your sales team stay really focused during meetings as well. So remember, use the framework. That's the first thing. One area to focus on. Step 2, okay? Now, step 3 is in the recorded call, jump in and skip to that area. So don't be tempted to listen to all of the things. Now, there's a lot of people who are going to disagree with me on this because many people feel like you need to listen to the whole call in order to provide feedback for something that happened later. If you have the time, you can, but this is the deal, is that we're trying to be as effective and impactful with the limited amount of time that we have so that we don't spend, or I guess, so we don't replace all the hours we were in the sales seat reviewing calls. Okay, so you need to find your cadence, and I disagree with those people. You can be really effective by focusing in on small areas. Okay, so you're going to skip to that part of the call, and a couple of things here. If you feel like your sales team's not listening to you, which sometimes they do, what I do is I record myself on video listening to it, and I will stop it, provide feedback, stop it, and provide feedback. Then when I send it to them, what I do is I require, okay, for them to then respond and tell me what their biggest takeaway was, which means they had to listen to it, okay? So that's one way to do it, or you can do it and Meet Record as well. It's also really important that you use constructive feedback, because you have to remember when somebody's in sales, they're getting no's all day long. It's a really challenging, high energy thing. And so you don't want to put them down right away or all of the time. So if you can create a little bit of positive feedback to jump off of, then give them the area for improvement and be very specific on the actions you want them to take. It's also really critical, like I said, to record and document your feedback. Why? Because you want to make sure they listen to you for performance reviews. You also want to make sure that you have a baseline for a conversation during your one-to-one, your weekly calls, and your huddles. This promotes active learning and really ensures that the feedback is used effectively. Now, remember, the goal is not just to identify flaws, but be able to recognize strengths, promote active learning, self-coaching that we've talked about, and improve the sales rep skills over time. So consistent, targeted feedback can dramatically improve the effectiveness of your sales team and really foster that culture of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement, a little bit of a tongue twister there. But this is what I want for you, because this is what will create that high performance sales culture that will help you hit your growth targets and have fun while doing it. Until next time, friends, I cannot wait to hear about your success with reviewing calls.